on the basketball games.
Let's go.
Go where?
You said go to AMC.
Yeah, let me finish my tea. Here we go. We watch the Denver Nuggets play. What's up? Welcome to the live stream. I'm here with the Chinese dictator. I'm watching basketball with the dictator. Do you like basketball, Annie?
Hmm?
Do you like basketball?
Yeah.
I'm teaching Annie how to watch basketball. Doing good. Happy Memorial Weekend. I hope you're having a safe and fun Memorial Weekend. Where are you located, by the way? What state are you in? Everyone here in the live stream, shout out your state. I want to know what state. I'm from California, and if you have a Twitter, please add me on Twitter. Cheers. Thank you. Follow me on Twitter. What's up, Texas? I love Texas. You're in Europe? Where in Europe? Annie and I went to San Antonio, Austin, and Houston. But we missed Dallas. But I've gone to Dallas like over 10 times. Where in Europe are you located? And by the way, if you guys got a Twitter, please add me on Twitter. I'm trying to get to 100 followers on Twitter. That's the goal of the live stream. Convince 100 or 39 people to follow me on Twitter. Poland, nice.
The RMB exchange rate going up.
I don't know about anything for 10-year hold. You got to like assess, but I think you can hold Cardano for at least 3 to 5 years. But if you were gonna hold a crypto for 10 years, Cardano would be one of them.
The RMB exchange rates keep going up.
So is that good or bad? My Twitter's a mess.
Good for China.
Well, just follow me. So does that mean the dollar's getting stronger?
No, the dollar is getting weak.
Oh, nice, you guys. Dollar's getting weak in China, so we should buy more stuff. And he's trying to convince me to buy a property in China, and I'm like, no, I'm good. Maybe Singapore.
So before like $1, we can exchange like 7 RMB, right? Right now it's $1, like we can exchange in like 6.3.
Okay.
So RMB exchange rates keep going up right now.
So the dollar's getting weaker. Why do you think the Chinese RMB is getting stronger than the dollar?
I don't know. I just saw the number,
Well, that means things in China are going to get more expensive. That's good. China usually devalues their currency so they can sell us more stuff, but that's good. If the Chinese currency goes up on us, more things will be made in America. We won't waste a bunch of resources moving things halfway across the planet. What's up from New York City? Yeah, man, this dip is a great time to buy Bitcoin and Ethereum. In fact, do you guys want to do a live stream where I buy some Bitcoin and Ethereum? I think I'm going to buy $100 of Bitcoin and $100 of Ethereum right this second. What's the price? Well, don't worry. Crypto's going down, so this is a good opportunity to accumulate, to be able to buy crypto for cheap. Yep. That's how you make 7%. Yeah, that's why you gotta have cash ready to buy the dip, you know? If you got $1,000, I would be buying maybe $50 to $10 a day, you know, just average in. Yeah, man, everything is going to be cheap. So if you have an altcoin like Matic or XRP, you can buy it, but just make sure you get some Bitcoin and Ethereum. When to buy? Every day. Buy at least $10 a day, guys. If you want to be rich, just buy $10 of whatever crypto you like. But you want to diversify and buy something different every day. You got 7 days, right? I would make Friday should be Bitcoin day. Saturday can be Ethereum. Sunday can be Cardano. Monday can be XRP. Tuesday could be Chainlink. We're going to go to AMC to watch a movie. So we're going to go support the stocks. I bought some AMC. Let me show you guys. I sold my AMC like a pansy, man. But I got 20 shares for $3.50. But I sold 980. What's up? Thank you for coming on the live stream, talking about AMC. Ooh, that's a big purchase. $500? I would have done $100 of Ethereum, $100 of Bitcoin. You're not going to make money in crypto unless you're trying to hold for like 2-3 years. It's hard to make money in crypto. Hey, Tabrizi, come on the live stream. My favorite Persian. Let's go live, buddy. I would just average in, guys. And you got to be holding. You got to have the mindset that you're holding for at least a year. If you want to see real gains, you're buying a little bit every day and you're averaging in. Yeah. You'll have good gains. Anyone that can hold for 2-3 years will have amazing gains. Just make sure you stake your crypto. Oh, snap. Tabrizi, what did you do to get banned? Don't worry, I've been banned from live multiple times. They have banned me many, many times. So the Chinese dictator Annie fell asleep. Oh no, she's awake now. Yeah, I wish I put more money into AMC, guys. So Tabrizi, you gonna give us a reason why you got banned from live? What were you trying to buy at 13? What were you trying to debate? Thank you. Thank you for the love. Appreciate it. Hey, this live stream is picking up. We got 15 people in here. Can I crypto? Crypto what? AMC? We're talking crypto or AMC? Ooh, SHA. What's SHA? Mr. Tabrizi got banned from going live. I want to hear the story. Oh, you have about 10 grand into crypto, so 500 bucks wasn't that big of a deal. I'm waiting though. For me, I would still like if I was gonna buy 500 bucks, I would buy $100 a day and spread it over 5 days. Safe Haven token, never heard of it. I sold my crypto. If you're gonna sell your crypto, you better buy some stocks. No, that's fine. If you sell your crypto, you better buy either the USD coin. Here, for all you guys that are selling, move your money into the USD coin so you can buy. By the way, I want to show you guys this. Look, as long as you hold Bitcoin for a year, none of the years have gone down. That's good. You got some stocks. So, what were you doing illegal, Mr. Tabrizi? Diamond hands. There you go. But let me show you guys the US dollar coin. Are you guys familiar? Mr. Tabrizi got banned for doing illegal things. Yeah, don't buy AMC at 26, dude. I paid $3. If it goes under $10, you should buy AMC. Don't buy it at 26. Here we go. There you go. We all get paid on the first. Everyone here, you better come to my live stream. I put in 15,000 into the US dollar coin. I'll be using training. I was smoking bud. Yeah, I stopped doing that on my live streams, but I got 15K. What's up, Jolly? If you're available, let's do a double live. Thank you. It's a polo shirt. It's for you guys. This is my live stream shirt. No, you didn't get banned, brother. It's Mr. Tabrizi that got banned. He got banned. I'm going to catch up. Up, someone hit me up. Let's see. Game of Tony.
Indeed. Hey, what's up? Good. I'm literally just sending random requests here to talk to people, see how it goes.
Okay, have you bought any Bitcoin yet?
I don't. Do you sell Bitcoins?
I don't sell. You got to go to an exchange like Coinbase. What about stocks? Do you buy any stocks?
Well, you're a good person.
Oh yeah? Yeah, follow me if you ever have questions on crypto, stocks, or real estate.
I actually do have a lot. The other day I was talking to a friend of mine about Bitcoins. I was like, how do I start that? What do I do? Like how it works?
So you can download the app Voyager. Here, I'll even show you the link. Hold on one sec.
Okay. And then right now I'm literally just I told my followers, let's go live and send requests to random people.
Are you in America? Do you have an American bank?
I do, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you can just use Voyager. It's on the App Store. If you got like Wells Fargo, Citibank, Chase, any of them, you can basically buy
Nice.
Bitcoin. And if I were you, if you put $100 in that US dollar coin, you get paid 9% on your dollar, and you'll get
Oh
$25 of free
wow.
Bitcoin.
That is nice.
And you get paid on the
Well, cool.
first.
I will.
So if you come on my live stream, I put $20,000 into the US dollar coin, so I'm getting 9% on my 20 grand.
Oh wow. No, that's great. You're gonna
Yeah.
be rich.
Well, I
All
also
right. So
borrowed it. You can borrow on your stocks. So I borrowed at 2%
really?
interest, and I took some of that money that I borrowed and I put it in the US dollar coin.
That's nice. Well,
Yeah.
that's cool. It was nice chatting to you. I will just bother somewhere else now. I've been like sending requests to everybody here.
Okay, I followed you. If you ever want to
Thank you
talk
for the
again,
explanation about that.
and you're in Boston, right? So I'm in California. So yeah, hit me up
I'm
if
in
you have
Boston. Yeah.
questions. I followed you.
Sure, I will. I'll
Okay.
for sure.
Good luck.
All right. Bye.
Make your money.
All right. Let's do it. Bye.
Bye.
Yo, you guys, I'm gonna pump crypto's price for you guys. You guys don't even realize it. You're in NorCal? Nice. I'm in Southern California. You guys, every time someone randomly calls me on this TikTok live thing, I'm going to literally pitch them Bitcoin and hopefully get them to buy some Bitcoin on Voyager. So everyone here, you should also buy Bitcoin and buy Voyager the stock. Because Voyager is a publicly traded company. You'll need a Charles Schwab account to buy the stock of Voyager, or you can just buy Coinbase. If you buy Coinbase, I'll be pumping Bitcoin, which should help Coinbase. But if you guys want to know why I'm doing this, it's because I hate the banks. I think the banks are the biggest leeches to society. Like bankers really don't do anything. They take your $100 and they get to lend 10x on that. So they take your $100, they make $1,000 in loans, and they charge a bunch of interest, and they give you nothing. Portfolio line of credit, it depends. What's your interest rate? Whenever you borrow, the most important thing is your interest rate. And when I say interest rate, your APR, because there's a bunch of BS loan fees. So you got to be really careful. That's why I love APR, because APR also includes all the like BS fees. That's why I invested in crypto. I hate the banks. I hate banks. I want everyone to learn about Voyager so they can get 9% on their dollar, and people stop leaving their money with banks, and they learn how to get loans on their stocks, and they learn how to get loans on their crypto. And then you don't need a bank, especially with DeFi. Does everyone here understand digital finance when they say DeFi? Everybody hear about DeFi? We can talk about DeFi if you have no clue what DeFi is. It should make you more bullish on crypto. But yeah, just ask me questions. And we can talk about crypto. We can talk about stocks. Or look, Annie fell asleep. We got a sleeping dictator. So digital finance is basically where you use your digital assets like a bank. So for example, when you buy that US dollar coin, you have a digital dollar. What's the dollar coin? It's a coin that basically represents $1. So if you have 100 US dollar coins, you can exchange it for $100. And it's called a stable coin because it doesn't go up and down. It stays at $1. If you buy Tether, Tether has a little bit of volatility. It'll go up 5 cents, it'll go down 5 cents. But I'm buying Ethereum. I'm very bullish on Ethereum, especially Ethereum 2.0. So for every $100 I buy of Bitcoin, I try to buy $100 of Ethereum. You can use Gemini. If you live in New York, use Gemini and they pay you interest. What do you get on Coinbase Pro? Nothing. Coinbase doesn't give you anything, but Coinbase Pro is the best way to buy crypto. You get the lowest possible price. I think Robinhood is close, but the problem with Robinhood is you can't move your crypto. Of course, I recommend crypto staking. I wouldn't put all my assets in a staking pool because you got to worry about hacks. But, test it out with like 5 to 10% of your crypto, and then you make a decision if you want to stake more. Yeah, there you go. What do they pay you? It depends on your coin. Ask the coin, and I can give you an idea of what they pay. But I think the highest is like 4% on Litecoin and 4% on Bitcoin Cash. Yeah, I'm waiting for that because I literally have over 10 grand of crypto in Robinhood. I've been buying a lot of crypto on Robinhood, and I probably should have been buying it on Coinbase Pro. I don't know what USC is. Is that the US dollar coin? I don't know if Gemini pays interest on stable coins. Me too. Yeah. So we're all in it, man. Our crypto's stuck in Robinhood, and we're gonna have to deal with it. The dollar coin, yeah, the dollar coin. That's Ethereum though, and here's the problem with that 6%. You lock up your Ethereum for like 2 years. Yeah, the cool thing about Voyager is you can take it out whenever you want. Yeah, I bought today, and at the end of this live stream, I'll buy another. Remind me before I end this live stream, I'll buy $100 of Ethereum and I'll buy $100 of Bitcoin. What can you stake on your crypto? You can't really stake anything, man. You got to go to Voyager, and if you can't use Voyager, you got to use Blockify or what was the other one? Gemini. Gemini you can stake. I don't use any cold wallets. I'd rather stake and get interest. Yeah, I think you gotta wait with the Robinhood thing. Well, I owe Robinhood a lot of money, so if if I sell my crypto, it's probably going to immediately pay off the debt I owe Robinhood. I think I owe Robinhood like 50 grand. So that's why if someone hacks my account, at least the first 50K is on Robinhood. What's the yield for XRP? What interest does Uphold pay for XRP? If anyone knows the percentages, let me know. But right now, Voyager kind of blows everyone in the water. I know Celsius has like a little bit better of a rate, but it's a pain to move your money into Celsius, and you pay fees. Yeah, the rate's really important. If you're going to be putting your crypto in these staking, like you got to make sure you're getting at least like 5%. But I don't mind Gemini. I know Gemini's under 5%. It's just way safer. You got to start with Gemini, man. If you're in New York and you can't get interest on your money, you got to do Gemini. And you got to just own the other coins. They pay 4% on Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash, and I still think Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin will go up. There you go. You could buy the DAI stablecoin. Voyager is the cash, I believe, is FDIC insured, but the account is regulated. It's a security, so it's in America and it has like a bunch of like the American compliance. Yeah, it doesn't apply to crypto, but the cash, because remember, you can transfer cash. That cash is going to be FDIC. But do your own research because they might know some sort of loophole. But I haven't had any issues with Voyager, and I'm a big fan so far because I like the higher rates, and they have a lot of good altcoins. I don't do any crypto mining. I've done live streams with crypto miners, and every crypto miner told me they wish instead of buying the mining rigs, they just put the money in crypto. Yeah, if you have the stable coins, you could be in trouble. You're right about that. Very, very well said, Tom. I'm actually going to follow you. Tom, would you like to do a double live? Tom, I see you got a lot of followers. Enterprise sale, tech sales. 4.2 million likes. All right, cool. Have you ever gone live? Or do you want me to explain to you how to go live? You just go live and you invite me. Let me know how it goes. If you build your own rig, come back on the live stream. Let me know. Okay, you've done lives. Okay, cool. Leave the live stream and shoot me an invite. Let's do this, Tom. I'm sure you know too. TikTok throttles you when you do lives. You get like a lot more views. That's how they encourage you to live stream. But yeah, hopefully we'll have Tom's Tesla garage. This is cool, man, because I love Tesla. So if Tom is a Tesla bull, I'm a Tesla investor and a Tesla bull. So I think I'm gonna have a really good time talking to Tom. $50 Bitcoin, $50 Ethereum. How you doing?
Hey, man. Actually,
Welcome.
I haven't done a co-host before, so this is interesting.
Yeah, you've never done it? So you are
I've been meaning to, though. What's that?
you're a Tesla guy? You own like a Tesla or?
Yeah, I've had a few. That's kind of where I started the channel on, and then people were asking me like what I did for work, so I ended up doing a lot of content on like tech sales, which is what I'm in.
When you say tech sales, like what? Like selling items or what?
So I work at Amazon now. I sell AWS to other companies, and then used to work at Google, and then a couple other like SaaS startups too.
Wonder, I wonder if you know my brother, because my brother works for Amazon, and he's in a cloud architect.
Oh, well, maybe. I mean, it's a growing team. They're growing like crazy. I joined like about a year ago. I think they've already more than doubled the cloud sales team from there. But I might have seen them. I'm in the
Funny.
global and strategic accounts team. Cover like two of the big automotive customers.
Nice. And so,
Hmm.
what's the difference between working with Amazon and Google? That's awesome that you've had all this great work experience.
Yeah. The biggest thing I've seen is like Amazon is they're a lot more customer focused, I feel like, in terms of how they deliver. Google's like, like a pure like engineering company. They lead with the product first. And sometimes they have duds, which is why they have like, a bunch of services that they'll launch and then they'll end of life them like not even like 2 years later. Versus like Amazon's like really focused on doing what's best for the customer. Like even like there's like no like quarterly like quota rush or anything like you see at a lot of other software companies. It's all about like long term perspective. So
Nice.
it's pretty interesting contrast, but the culture is pretty good. Some people say it's like cutthroat, but I've only experienced like friendly people there.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
Hmm.
Where'd you go to school, by the way? Because you must have gone to a great school to be able to get into all these. Or are you someone that like kind of worked your way
Uh,
up?
yeah, no, I mean I went to University of Illinois, so pretty good
Big
state school,
Illini.
but yeah,
My
Illini, yeah,
family,
yeah,
my family went to Ohio State, so I'm a big Ohio State fan.
nice.
But I went to school out here in California. I went to UC Irvine, and then I went to USC for my MBA.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I was actually in between U of I or UCLA, and then did U of I because it was a good engineering school and it was like half the price since I was an Illinois resident at the time.
Yeah, the rent in LA is a joke. You probably would have had massive student
Yeah,
debt, but at least
I
you live in
know. I
Westwood.
remember. Yeah, I remember like man, because I graduated in like 2013, and then yeah, I had like a 2 bedroom apartment, like half mile from campus, and it was only like it was like $550 a month, and it was like actually a pretty nice apartment. So,
But when I went
pretty
to
crazy.
USC, I lived in Manhattan Beach and West Hollywood, and we had 2 bedrooms, 2 baths. I had a roommate,
Mhm.
3 grand.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
the one in Manhattan Beach was dope because I was 3 houses from the water, and we had like a patio with an ocean view, so I could
That's
literally
awesome.
throw a rock, and like the rock I wouldn't hit
Yeah.
the beach. I don't have that kind of arm strength, but I hit the sand. I
Yeah.
could throw
Yeah.
the rock and hit the sand.
Yeah. No, that's great. Yeah, you can't beat that. I mean, in Illinois, University of Illinois, all you've got is like cornfields around, and that's about it.
Yeah. Champaign, right?
Yeah.
Champaign, Illinois.
Yep. Champaign Urbana. Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah, let me ask you, are you a stock guy too? Like, do you also invest? Because you're obviously getting stock options for
I do.
Amazon, right? So let me ask you this
Yeah.
question.
I made,
Tesla
made yeah
and
made a killing on Roblox and Peloton.
good
I
for you,
bought those
man.
on the
You
bought
got
did
those
calls
good.
on those on
Good
the
for
dip like two
you.
weeks ago. Yeah,
Good
so I'm
for
up
you,
like well, I
man.
think Roblox ones, I think I'm up like 600% on those calls, which have been
Oh,
great. And then Peloton, like I knew like when like the news came out with like the recall, I felt like everyone was like overreacting in terms of like the sell off. So
I'm
that's why
glad you're
I timed
in
it.
my channel because like you're perfect, man. Because like basically this is all we do is like I'm just like 24/7 because like I'm a real estate investor. That's how I actually built most of my wealth.
Hmm.
But right now, and
Nice.
like if you go on other people's TikToks, they're not making money. Like this market is
Hmm.
ridiculous, especially with like the prices going up. I mean, if you're a landlord, you're just chilling, collecting rent. But
Oh yeah.
the last year and a half, 2 years, I've been just focusing on crypto and stock investing. And so the question I wanted to ask
Yeah.
you, and you seem like a very knowledgeable investor, which is great, especially for how young you are, because you graduated in
Hmm.
2013. So that's
Yeah.
great that you got in. So Google, Amazon, or Tesla, which stock would you think is going to do better, like long term? If you're forced to only hold one stock long term out of those three, which one do you pick?
It's tough. I would I'm gonna lean at Amazon, I think, just
Okay. And
because
remember at these stock prices. So it would be like literally like, you'd have to hold it at this stock price, not like, I don't.
at these stock prices. Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like Amazon actually it's kind of plateaued for the past year, and I think they're due for another run up pretty soon.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
what my brother,
Tesla
because he's supposed to get like
Tesla's
50.
good, but I mean like even like at these current prices, like I think people forget that they had a 5-to-1 split, and I bought most of my Tesla when they were like 250 a share before the split. So I mean, even if it goes down to like $100 a share right now, it's still like pretty decent growth, I guess, from what it was just like 2 years ago or something. So I don't know, it's kind of tough, and they make a lot of their money, a lot of their profits from the carbon credits that they sell to the other OEMs, and so that business is I think going to start drying up as like other automakers are going to be shifting to EVs themselves.
So have you seen the stuff about the robotic taxi and the self-driving cars? Like when do you think
Yeah.
Tesla's going to get into that market and be able to like obviously they can sell that technology too, right? To other people and
Hmm.
cars.
Yeah, I mean they've been talking about it for a while. I mean Tesla's notorious for like pushing back timelines and everything. I mean they were promising full self-driving, I think they were promising like a coast to coast full self driving trip like 2 years ago or something.
No
I mean, we're
way.
2 years past that deadline. So, I mean, actually, the two customers that I cover, they invest heavily in the autonomous driving space. So, I mean, there's a lot of investment there. I don't think we're going to have like a single company that's going to be like a clear leader. I think it used to be that all of the automakers, they kind of worked on their own self-driving projects on their own, and they kind of kept it very secret. But I think now people are realizing that it's a pretty big, pretty hard problem to solve. So I think like the overall solution is going to be like multiple people contributing to different pieces of the whole self-driving puzzle.
How big do you
But
think?
if they can nail that, go ahead.
I was going to say how big of a role do you think Nvidia is going to have as a chip maker? Because I know that Nvidia also gets like a lot of like, oh, this is AI play, correct? So do
Yeah.
you think? But I mean, then what about like AMD, TSM? There's other chip makers out there too. Why is it Nvidia? Why is there all this buzz with AI with Nvidia?
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I think right now it's just due to like the consolidation and like chip manufacturers right now. But I think we're seeing with like the chip shortage right now, there's gonna be a lot more investment in like U.S. based chip manufacturing. So I think that might lean in the favor of Nvidia. So that's my guess in terms of why they're getting so much buzz, because they might invest in building out facilities in the U.S. since they are like a U.S. based company.
Okay. And then is
Hmm.
Google going to be involved? Because they have the Google Maps, right? So does Google also get a
Yeah.
slice of this, or how does Google monetize this?
Yeah, Google's a big buyer of GPUs and silicon in general for their data centers. So they're actually a pretty big customer of NVIDIA, from what I've seen from like the earnings. And then they're also heavily involved in the autonomous driving space too with Waymo. They bought out Waymo, and they invest a lot in that. And then they sell that technology now to other auto manufacturers. Um, the Waymo, they like sell like their engineering expertise in self driving to the other automakers in order to entice them to go on their cloud platform.
So I actually have an interesting article I want to show you because it probably will shock you, but guess which company
Mm-hmm.
has the most self-driving patents before I show you this article? Just guess.
Mm.
Let's go.
I know Waymo might be up there, or Google, I guess.
This is my girlfriend,
But
sorry.
I
She wanted to say hi.
don't, no problem.
But let me
But
show you
yeah,
the
I don't know
article. So
actually.
Waymo is actually number 3. So let me bring up the article, and
Mm-hmm.
maybe you can talk a little bit more about Waymo while I bring up
Why
the
your
article.
background so weird?
It's okay. Just hold on. Found the article. There it is. Here you go. So I'm gonna move my head so you can read it. Check it out.
Oh, how do you oh, there, I forgot there is like a green screen effect
Yeah,
with live
you want to
streaming.
try it out too, because like sometimes you don't want your background to be relevant, so it's really
Yeah.
good option. And then also like when we
Oh
want to do
yeah. Okay, there it
topics.
is.
But anyways, let me move my
Yeah.
head so you can read it and check it out. But I was really shocked to see Ford and Toyota, and I want to talk about their
Oh
stocks.
yeah. Yeah, they're investing a ton. I've been pretty bullish on them. And then yeah, GM with Cruise Automation, that's their big self-driving thing. They're investing a ton. They did a big partnership with Google, in fact, which was like a pretty big deal when I was at Google, a big win for GCP.
Yeah. And so my
Hmm.
question is, what's going to be more profitable, right? So this AI revolution is coming, right? But is it going to be
Yeah,
in commerce? Because like, won't most of the money be made with like logistics and shipping, or is it
yeah.
actually like
Commercials gonna be big.
exactly?
Yeah, commercials gonna be huge. Yeah, with like so my parents used to actually own like a small trucking company. They had like I think they went up to like 10 trucks. You know, it was pretty small and they were like pretty specialized in terms of the types of loads that they carried. But like drivers was one of like the biggest costs. So like it's going to be a game changer for sure. I think I've been seeing some tech where you know, they don't have to completely eliminate drivers, but what they might be able to do is have like, let's say, a convoy of like 5 or 6 trucks where there's just like a single driver supervising all of them, and then you know the other ones just like follow behind or something like that. But that's gonna be massive because there's another thing where drivers are limited to driving. I think it's I forgot what the regulation is. I think it's like 8 or 10 hours in like in a single day, and then they're like mandated to take like a mandatory like rest break and stuff. So, you know, if the truck can just like drive on its own while it's like resting, it's gonna be massive.
And doesn't that help Amazon's profitability? Because like, I mean, how far away is Amazon from like drones? And like, I've heard people talk about drone stocks, but I don't know if you've done any research. Is there like a particular
Yeah,
stock?
yeah. There's they had some articles. I think it was in Wall Street Journal about Amazon's like I guess they're building out like a drone delivery system for Prime. Um, so I think I mean they've been working on it I think for a little while from like the news articles that I've seen. But yeah, I mean that's definitely coming too. I would imagine they're just gonna have like the delivery truck go out to like the middle of a neighborhood, and then you just have like 20 drones just come out and like deliver all the packages in no time.
But that's going to make like think about all the money they spend on labor, and it's going to be all gone, right?
Hmm.
It's just going to be R&D or
Yeah,
like
yeah. That's why I'm like really bullish on Amazon because I mean they've got two big money makers, right? I mean the big one is you know Amazon Web Services. It's basically like you know Web 2.0. Like almost every enterprise is going to the cloud, and there's still a lot of room for growth within that space. And then they've built out like this huge like physical business model too with like all of their distribution warehouses and everything. So there aren't too many companies that have like both angles. Like Google's like you know purely software, like Microsoft mainly software. They have you know some hardware sales that they do, but then Amazon's like they're just like in this like unique position where they've just got like this huge scale that like no one else can match right now.
so. Do you think Amazon will do better than Bitcoin or Ethereum, or do you think cryptos will still grow faster?
I mean, so I'm bullish on like cryptocurrency technology. I'm not too certain that like the what we have right now is gonna scale. I mean, I mean, clearly there's like scaling issues. But I'm imagining
But
what we'll probably see, or at least what I think, what I'm imagining that I think we'll see is kind of like we had like the initial .com boom and everything. You have like you know the Gen One tech companies and all of that. You know, you had these crazy valuations, but they didn't really have like the revenue and like the adoption to back it up. So I think you know right now with like the current cryptos, you know they're developing. You know, there's a lot of development work that's being done into it, but we're not getting. I don't think we're getting like I guess like you know how we have like price to earning ratios and stuff for stock. I don't know if there's like a similar type of calculation that's
yeah,
maybe done
there's
for like
DeFi.
cryptos, but
have you heard of digital finance? Like, and
I
basically being able
have.
to
Yeah.
so there's a lot of like
Mhm.
staking, getting crypto loans.
Yeah.
And so this is all brand new because I was a crypto investor back in
Yeah, that's pretty
2017.
new.
Yeah, exactly. And
Same.
you just held.
Yep.
You just had to be like a holder. But now I feel like,
hmm
even when there's a crypto crash, I'm more motivated to buy more crypto just so I can get more and
Yeah.
more of a yield, right? What are your thoughts on
Yep.
that?
Yep. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely promising. I mean, it kind of solves like that liquidity issue that I mean, it encourages people, to invest and hold in the coins versus in prior past, like you just have to like hope for appreciation. So I mean, I could see when you look at like high yield savings accounts rates for like the US dollar, they rarely go over like 1% or something. And it's like
Yeah.
for like your first $500 or something like that. So yeah, I think it's
Have you
it's
seen
I think
the
that's stuff.
nine? Have you seen the 9% on Voyager?
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, Voyager, and I was looking at like Celsius, and then
Have you
what's the
tried
other
any
one?
of them or no?
BlockFi.
Have you tried any or
I
no?
dabbled with it a little bit.
Let
I've
me show you
actually, I mean,
then.
admittedly,
I'm going to show
yeah,
you
I've
right now.
admittedly though sold off most of my crypto. I sold it off in like March, just
Oh
because I had a
wow, so
feeling
you've
that
been
things were
out
getting a
here.
little heated.
So
Yeah,
what I did is I don't know if you saw my TikTok, but I get margin loans on my stock, right? And I'm able to
yeah,
borrow.
yeah.
Did you see the video? I was able to
Mhm.
borrow on M1 Finance 92 grand. And now obviously I didn't put it
Nice.
all into the dollar, but I put
Yeah,
about 20 grand. So let me pull it up so I can show it to you. And you come back on the first. I get paid on the first, but hold on, let me pull it up really quick.
nice.
Crypto holdings. Oops. There's a US dollar coin down there. But
Oh yeah,
I put in 16 grand and then I forgot. So I'm staking 1.2 Bitcoin and I'm getting paid
nice,
6.25 in Bitcoin. And then I get paid like
nice.
2.5 on my Litecoin. I get 5% on my Chainlink, 8% on my Polkadot, 2% on
Yeah,
EOS, and I think it's like 5% on Cardano. I get nothing on my Ripple. But it's
nice.
been paying me every month and it's great. Like it makes crypto a lot more attractive, especially the US
Yeah,
dollar coin, because the fact, no saving account pays you 9 or 10%. And so my first real estate investor, he doesn't really believe in crypto, but I showed him the first one. What was it?
hmm
BlockFi? Have you heard of BlockFi?
yeah,
So
yep, yep.
he started with 100 grand. I got him to put in 100 grand, and he was getting his like 8.5%. And he decided that
hmm
all right, let's do the big boy because he showed me a bank account where he had $3.5 million sitting in Wells Fargo,
Wow,
and he's getting zero.
nice.
So he's
Yeah.
literally as we speak, because I believe you can only transfer 50,000 or
Yeah.
25,000 a month, but he's slowly just doing
Mhm.
it. He's putting $1 million into BlockFi. And so to get him to
Nice.
invest in crypto, believe it or not, it's actually really simple. On BlockFi, you can set up reoccurring buys. So we
hmm
set up $100 reoccurring buy for Bitcoin every week, $100
Nice.
Chainlink, Litecoin, and Ethereum. So he's buying $400 and he's
hmm
going to be making like nine grand in interest. And so he's just taking a little bit
Nice.
of that interest profit, and he's now buying basically all four of those digital assets.
Nice. Yeah, that's what I started doing. I know I mainly started investing like early 2017 on Coinbase, and then I did the same thing, like recurring buys. I think I did like $10 a day for like Bitcoin and Ethereum. And that was when like their fees were a lot smaller. I think for each $10 one, they only were charging like 10 cents
Oh yeah,
on
that's not
like even credit card transactions, which was crazy, pretty low. I think now they do like 10% or something crazy like that. And then I had it going actually all the way up until like mid 2018 after like it plummeted, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna stop it. But I should have just kept that going.
Yeah, man, that's my biggest regret is selling. So when Bitcoin broke 20,000, because I was,
hmm
buying the last bull run where it went from like 3,000 to 20,000.
Oh yeah,
And I
yeah,
remembered, I'm like, all right, I'm not going to get greedy. I'm going to take profit. So as soon as it hit
yeah.
20,000, I started selling some. And I remember, okay,
hmm
I looked at one of my transactions. I'm so mad at myself. So I sold half an
hmm
Ethereum. Thank God it was only half an Ethereum for $500. in
Yeah.
2020, December of 2020.
Yeah.
And I'm so mad at myself right now. And I'm like, you know what? I'm never selling it. And what I did do, hold on, I actually want to show you this. I got, instead of selling, I got a loan on my asset to avoid the tax. Give me 1 second so I can show it to you.
Mhm.
So my interest rate is 4.5, but they're scammers. It's not really 4.5 because, like, look, they have a $200
Mm.
fee, so it's really 6.5. But my
Mm.
monthly payment is like $30 on the $10,000 loan. And what was cool
Nice.
is I did it when Bitcoin was worth 60,000. But what I did,
There you go.
I over collateralized my loan because I didn't want to worry about a margin call. So
Yeah.
I actually did it was 20%. So for
Nice.
60,000, they gave me 10 grand. No, or maybe it was like, I think I had to put down $50,000 worth of Bitcoin to get the
Hmm.
$10,000. But I think I over
Yeah.
collateralized my loan and I put in 60 grand
Yeah.
to get the 10,000. So obviously there was like a crash and everything, but like I'm not really worried
Yeah.
about the margin call. And the main thing is I wanted to get
Hmm.
the lowest interest rate. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, so I'm right now. I still have this loan outstanding. I pulled out that 10 grand, and
Yeah.
I'll use it to obviously buy more crypto assets, and then I just pay $30 a month. But then I'll owe that
Yeah.
10 grand at the end of the year,
Yeah.
or I believe they'll let you refinance if you want, but we'll
You
see.
know, you looked at Lightstream? They do like uncollateralized car loans, so you can actually like. Because I was looking at getting a different Tesla, and they were doing like four or it's like 4.5% for like a 75 month like 80 grand loan, zero money down, and you don't have to like
Wow.
send in a title or anything. They say you have to like use it. You're supposed to use it for the vehicle, but they really have like no way of knowing because you don't send them the title or anything like that.
So
So
can you buy a used car that you get like a really good deal on, and then you can actually
yeah,
refinance it and get all your money out?
yeah, yeah. You basically
Can I get
you
in
can
on this? You
yeah.
want to help me get a
Yeah, you can
Tesla?
just you'd apply and they deposit it right in your bank account, and then it's free for you to use it as you wish. Obviously, you should use it for the vehicle. That's what you did the app for, but they don't verify it or anything.
What state are you in? Because like for me, California, Teslas are amazing because there's a charging station everywhere. There's so many Tesla charging
Yeah,
stations.
I'm in Chicago now, but I was in Austin for like the past like 6 years, and yeah, I mean both of them have plenty. Like, and then but I think what's really key is having charging at home because that just makes it like you don't have to think about it at all. You just have a full charge every morning.
Nice, nice. But that is
Hmm.
really cool. I didn't know that you could use your car as a collateral to pull loans out. That's amazing.
Oh yeah.
That's
Hmm.
that's something really smart that I haven't thought of. And if you have your own business, because you can do that hustle where your LLC owns the business, so that
Yeah.
makes it even like something that you could scale, and you could have a portfolio of cars.
Yeah. Exactly. And then what's crazy is, I mean, the Tesla cars, I mean, they hold on to their value really well, and or in some cases, like this past year, most of the used cars have actually like appreciated, which has been crazy.
So what I want to do, because Southern California is full of this, and maybe now I have a pitch to keep you interested. But there's a lot of salvage title Teslas because there's so many car
There are.
accidents. And I
Yeah.
think there's a huge market of just like repairing them and then fixing them, and then obviously you can flip them or you keep them. But I
Yeah.
looked on Craigslist. There's like damaged Model X's and like Model S's for like 10 to
Hmm.
15 grand, and then obviously you have to pay to
Yeah.
repair and stuff. But if it's a Model X and you fix it up, I mean that's like $100,000
Yeah.
asset.
Yeah. Yeah. If you know what you're doing, you could do well. You do have to be careful though, specifically with salvage Teslas, because if Tesla finds like through they do like regular like audits actually through like Carfax and stuff, if they see one of the Teslas actually was totaled, they remove it from supercharging access, so you can't actually use any
Wow.
of the superchargers. And then also they might give you issues like requesting like parts or service through the dealerships too, because I guess for them like there's a risk like if the battery pack gets like punctured or something that it could like ignite or something at a supercharger or
So
something like
then you
that. So
can't have
they're
a
just trying.
salvage title. It's like a salvage title Tesla needs to just be like scrapped. Like you can't repair it and drive it around.
You can repair it, but like you won't get like official support from Tesla, and then you can't charge at the Tesla superchargers. You can still charge at like the public chargers or at home,
Yeah, that's
but eventually
terrible.
they like remove support, which is kind of crazy. They got a lot of flack from like there's like Rich Rebuilds. He's big on YouTube for repairing Teslas, and he's waged like battles against Tesla because they disabled portions of his car and stuff, which is kind of shady.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna let you go because this obviously my girlfriend's being ADD and she wants to go to the movies. But I'm glad we've
Yeah,
connected
I
because
gotta hop off too.
I would love to talk to you more, man. Because once again, you have a lot of knowledge, and yeah,
Yeah.
I would love to talk to you. And then, by the way, so I put all my lives on YouTube. So, by the way, you will be on my YouTube channel. You're a YouTube
All
famous.
right. Yeah, I want to do more of these co-hosts too because I mean I do live streams, but it's kind of when you're just reading like chat messages, it's not quite the same. So I was gonna do some sessions with some of my like former like Google coworkers as well. Yeah, just to talk tech, finance, housing, that type of stuff.
You should consider putting your lives on YouTube, especially if you have these kind of
Yeah,
discussions, because it's actually really easy. So I can even explain
yeah,
it to you, but you literally just go to your live. There's a live section in your
hmm
TikTok. You literally just download the live, and then on the same mobile app,
that's a good idea.
you just go to YouTube, and you
Yeah,
literally can upload it, and you can create a channel. And I've been just doing it recently, and like my channel was dead. I used to have a channel with like 1,200
hmm
subscribers, and by just putting up my
yeah,
live streams, and I do put up like my best shorts. I'm sure you have like really good
yeah,
TikTok. Putting that up
yeah.
on YouTube, I'm up to 2,000 subscribers,
That's
and
awesome.
some of my shorts will get like 500, 600 views, and then on the live streams,
Yeah,
it's hit or miss. Sometimes like it'll get like 100 views, sometimes it'll get 12.
yeah.
But
Okay. Yeah, I gotta do that. Yeah, because I was like thinking like, man, I should like take clips from this and put it into TikTok. But yeah, just posting up the whole live stream is a good idea
yeah,
too.
it makes it easier because like doing the editing and stuff takes a lot of work. And
It
then like
does. Yeah,
genuinely, if you're able to get really smart people on your live stream, I mean, it's really good information, you know?
yeah. It's almost like like podcasts and stuff. I think that's like the popular format now where people just just talk like current events or whatever is kind of that comes up.
Yeah. And so someone asked me, what movie
Mhm.
are we gonna watch? We're gonna go watch that horror movie. There's like a new horror movie. It's like part two. I forgot the name of the movie, but it
Mm,
got a really good rating. So she's gonna be scared. So
nice.
all right, well, thank you very much.
I'm gonna head.
I'll even what I'll do is once we hang up the live stream, I'll send you my WhatsApp. So if you ever want to like just message me on it, because I don't check my
Sure.
DM. But yeah, let me know. I would love to
Yeah, yeah,
talk to you more, and I'll have more because like you're so knowledgeable, and I love asking these questions. I'll do more research. I'll have more articles that I can show you, and then that way you can just talk
yeah,
to
yeah.
me and give me your opinion. And yeah, it's
Sure.
really easy. You just on your phone, if you find any good articles, you just take a screenshot and then you just save it for your live streams when you get when you
Yeah,
get people you want to talk
yeah. It's
to.
a good format.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Cool.
All right, man. Have a good
All right.
one. And this is what I look like when I'm
You
bald.
too. Yeah.
She's like, "So this is what I'm gonna look like when I'm bald."
I'm getting there too. Yeah.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
See
Thank
ya.
you.